Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's presentation. Just to let you know, you are among entrepreneurs and business professionals, and we want to show qualified individuals an alternative to have access to wealth. Now, this alternative is so powerful, it will save and earn you money even if you never market it. Think about that. When was the last time you ever had something that will save and earn you money and you just kept it to yourself? You didn't do anything. Well, folks, we have something that's going to really change the way you see money, the way you deal with money. And my name is Melvin Crawley. I'll be your host tonight. And then your co-host here is Mr. Kawan Mayo. And what we have done is we have actually found a solution to the problem. And the problem is a lot of people have lack of money, and we're going to show you a presentation really quick here. But before we get started, you've heard a little bit from me. You'll hear a little bit from Kawan. He's going to kind of give you some of the things that he's kind of been noticing with this opportunity without giving too much away. And then we're going to jump right into it. So Kawan, you got the floor, my friend. Kawan is actually, if you don't know who he is, he's a six-figure earner. He has helped multiple people to be able to take opportunities just like this and be able to combine branding and be able to give people the ease of use of being able to transition into a world of marketing, making it simple. He's giving away all his tools. He's giving away everything he has to make sure people are successful. And again, he's here today to give us a vehicle to do the same thing. So Kawan, you got the floor, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. And yes, that's my awesome business partner, and we just like the dynamic duo, you can call us. We just bounce off each other. And what's good about that is that goes back into the field. We do all the hard work, we do all the heavy lifting. And in turn, you guys don't have to work as hard, and it's done on purpose. And what's nice is that for the first time, in a long time, that after, what we're going to show you today is that we've seen that we've been able to help people win 100%. Now, I know that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. Wait a minute, hold on. There's no such thing as 100%. There's always some losers. No, 100% of the people that lock on to us benefit. There's nobody that has joined us and has not benefited. And that's, I don't think we can put it no better, So, like I said, like you said, we're not going to give too much away. We're going to let the presentation do all that. And I just like to say, welcome you guys. Again, if you have anybody you want to bring on, this is the one you want to bring them on to. Believe me, when you get to the end of this, your mind will be blown in many different ways. Okay, so I'm assuring you that your mind's going to be blown. So definitely invite your people. Look, I'm going to go as far as say, you even want to invite your mama. This is the one you want to invite your mama to. That's a hard one. I would never say that about a lot of things. This is the one you want to invite your mama to. You won't feel bad afterwards. Okay, so I think that's all I can say right there. Back to you, Melvin.
Yep, tell mom to come on. Aunt Susie, the lady with the big church hat, the lady that play bingo. This is the one that you can get them on, because a lot of stuff you try to show them Bitcoin, you try to show them the weight loss. They don't even know what that stuff is. They don't even know how often they're supposed to take it. So no, this is one you can get on Susie on, because she, this is really a thing of common knowledge of wealth that everybody can participate in. And like I said earlier, you can save and earn money even if you do nothing. So, but if you do more, then again, you'll be able to participate and you'll be able to benefit off of what me and Kawan are doing here. So let me have your attention. We're going to jump right into the presentation. Let me get my screen shared and confirm everything is being shared here. Share screen. And hopefully you guys can see my screen. Can everyone see my screen? Get a thumbs up, please. All right, I'm going to turn my camera off so my big head is not in the way when I do all this stuff here, and so you guys can see the full screen. So let's begin, shall we? Now, many people are working hard to earn money. And again, the problem is money is losing its value fast. Most people don't have income security, and money is at the mercy of inflation. Also, many people only have one stream of income, and people aren't able to save money. That's a bad thing, folks. But what we're going to do here is we're going to show you something that you haven't experienced before. We're going to show you how to give your money more purchasing power, right? So everyone wants to do that. We want to have more purchasing power with your money. We're going to show you that today. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a look if you have a dollar, and I want you to examine it. I want you to take a look at $100 bill. I want you to examine both of them. I really want you to look at this $1 and this $100 bill thoroughly, because what you're going to notice here, folks, is according to the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, all U.S. bills weigh the same, 1 gram, right? There's no different weight between $100 or a dollar. They weigh exactly the same. Put them on the scale, test it out. Now, this is why the U.S. bills are called bank notes. If you ever look at it, you look at both of these, it says Federal Reserve Note, and that dates from the 14th century. It has originally recognized the right of the holder of the note to collect precious metals, usually gold or silver, deposited with a banker via a currency account. So what you're holding, I know we call it money, but these are just notes, and these notes are basically the right for you to go in and supposedly collect gold and silver. But let's talk about what happened in 1971. In 1971, you may, if you were around, many of you haven't been, but your grandma and your mom probably was, they remember this speech. Nixon and Congress goes to a fiat currency system. And right here, this meant that the dollar in your pockets during this speech went down to 18 cents. It lost value that quickly. In 1971, the US dollar was officially devalued because we went to a fiat currency system. Now, let's talk a little bit about this. Fiat money is a government issued currency that isn't backed by a commodity such as gold. Fiat money gives central banks greater control over the economy because they can control how much money is printed. So again, you're learning something about money because what you have is a fiat currency. Now, fiat is continually manipulated both in value and in quantity. This has resulted in inflation. It has had a devastating impact on its purchasing power, which is now down about 8% of its 1933 value. It has eroded the value of savings, insurance policies, retirement funds, and fixed incomes of the elderly. It's a bad thing, right? Well, if you really look at the dollar, right, folks, the dollar has no real intrinsic value. It's backed only by the full faith and credit of the US government because we're off the gold standard, right? So we're fiat currency. So what is making this piece of paper valuable? There's no gold or silver to collect from it, right? See, doing whatever it takes to save the global economy from the coronavirus pandemic, it is going to cost a lot of money. It already has. The U.S. government alone has been spending a few $1 trillion, and the Federal Reserve is creating another few $1 trillion to keep up the financial systems from collapsing. You've seen all these stimulus, folks. Now there may be good, but honestly, it is really hurting our GDP. It's hurting our economy because we're printing money. And here's the problem with printing money. See, that cash you have in your wallet is really losing value constantly, and it could be in danger of being worthless. Now, I know what you're thinking. Melvin, that'll never happen. Our money will never be worthless. This never happened in history. Oh, really? Well, folks, this already happened to Venezuela. Now, this was once South America's richest nation. Then hyperinflation happened. Venezuela is the first country with a fiat currency crisis. Their money was now worthless. People threw it in the street. I'm not sure if you guys remember that event not too long ago, that the hyperinflation was so high that the money became no good. So you couldn't buy anything with this money because it just lost all its value. So yes, this has happened in history. Now, let's talk about price. There are too many dollars in circulation. The value of those dollars has diminished, leading to higher prices for things. So in 1913, money was worth a lot more. A dollar then could buy what $26 could purchase in 2021. A dollar in 1970 could only buy $6.65 in 2021 terms. $1 in 2000 could only buy $1.50. You see how the purchasing power is. So in 2021, the dollar is more purchasing power. So if your mother bought a house in 1965, she paid about $21,000 for it. In 2021, that same house is around $234,000, right? The price of gas, 31 cents in 1965. Well, $2.40 today average, right? Eggs, 53 cents. Right now, $1.54 is the cheapest you can get eggs. Milk, 95 cents in 1965. Right now, $4.08. So, folks, are prices going up? No, the dollar is only buying less. That's what's happening to your money, right? So, do you mind if we show you a case for sound money? Now, many of you don't know what sound money is. Sound money is just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver is one of the secrets that the wealthy have used for ages to amass and protect their wealth. In fact, governments and financial institutions know and use this secret, and they're the largest holders of gold in the world today. There's a reason why. Let's talk about purchasing power. Now, in 1965, and I like using this year because it's a great year. It's a year when, a lot of people that I know of my father's friends were born. 2,500 ounces of silver could buy one Mustang. Now, what about today? Well, 2,500 ounces of silver today could buy one red Mustang, one blue Mustang, 2020 versions. 25 ounces of silver could buy you 2 cars today. You got a hint what's going on here? That means the dollar is losing its value. Silver and gold are constantly gaining value. Now, today, if you had $2,500 in cash, it might only buy you the tires and you might get a seat. That's all you're going to get from that Mustang if you're using cash today, folks, because the purchasing power has eroded, like we said. Now, one thing I want to let you guys know is if you're not paying attention to billionaires, you should be, because here's the thing. Elon Musk secretly loves silver. If you read this article printed December 19th, 2019, Elon Musk basically is really growing a green revolution, right, with his cars, right? So they desperately need silver. So when there's a high demand on silver, what's going to happen? Well, there's a high demand and less supply. That means the value goes up. Pay attention to Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett bought 3,500 tons of silver in 1997, and the purchase helped make Thomas Kaplan a billionaire. Now, something you may not know, you can look this up for yourself. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates have teamed up and invested $21.4 million in a startup company called Zero Avia. You can do your research after this. Zero Avia is going to be the first zero emissions planes that people are going to have and travel. And what's going to happen is they're going to be using hydrogen fuel cells. Now, hydrogen fuel cells, I don't know if you know what those are. I really didn't know until I researched it. It uses and requires a lot of silver. This is a project that's being worked on currently, and it's going to be probably launching in 2022, very little. And Jeff Bezos is one of the best capital allocators of our time. If him and Bill Gates and Shell Corporation are investing $21.4 million in a project that has zero emissions that requires the use of silver, you can bet that I'm following Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates. Why? Because they're billionaires and they know a thing or two that I don't know, right? That we all don't know. So it could be a good year for precious metals. Now, while the smart money billionaires are going all in, everyday folks are being left in the dark. People don't know this information. People don't know what's really happening. So we're going to break it down here. Folks, after seeing these stats, does your financial future seem more challenging? But why aren't your financial professionals telling you what's going on? Well, here it is. The truth is they don't want you to know. They want you to think it's not important to know the secret of sound money. Folks, let me tell you something. We're going to go sound money versus fiat currency, right? So let's say if you have sound money, if you have gold and silver, you have it stored in your house, you have a safe deposit box, and you have cash stored. Well, let's say inflation happens again, which it will happen. Well, what happens is if you have sound money, what really happens is when inflation happens, sound money will protect the value of your money if you have it in sound money. If you have it in dollars, you've seen what happened in Venezuela. Cash money in banks, it will lose value. Try leaving $10 in the bank for 10 years and try having a silver coin for 10 years and see which one is worth more. The $10 is going to buy less, right? The silver coin is going to be able to buy more. That's just common knowledge. Now, because we believe in you, we want to guide you in your journey to create and protecting true wealth for you and your family. We want to do this because you deserve it. You deserve to know the truth about your money. We're going to show you and teach you, and we're going to learn the secrets that the wealthy really don't want you to know. Why wealthy people really don't want you to know about this stuff? Well, they like to stay exclusive. They want to be wealthy. So again, we're going to break down everything here, but some of you here, you may be an employee, right? You have a job and you have no leverage. And again, 5% of your wealth and your amount of active work determines income. So if you're an employee right now, you're really not leveraging, right? So again, we showed you gold and silver, but if you're an employee, you're not really leveraging your time, right? If you are a self-employed person, right, it's a little better, but you own a job. You have no leverage. 95% of the population is literally a self-employed person. But again, the amount of active work determines your income. So you notice these two things. Your work determines your income. Well, folks, that's not how we like to operate, right? Two of the best ways to be is an investor, right? 5% of the population income does not depend on active work. This means you make money in your sleep. Also, a business owner, you own a system. 95% of the wealth, can be generated by these individuals, right? And income does not depend on active work. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to think and move like two of these things here. And those two are going to be the investor and the business owner. So folks, we represent Team Elite. If you haven't heard of us before, we've done multiple projects where we've helped people to be able to use these different types of opportunities and leverage them to be able to help their family and be able to have income 24/7 and show people how to be investors, show people how to be a business owner. And again, my partner here you just met earlier, his name is Kawan Mayo. He's actually been able to prove this concept, being able to generate his own income and help people along the way. And again, he's a brander and he's here to help. You got both of us here. And then you have myself, Melvin Crawley. I'm a multiple business owner. I own brick and mortar businesses. And in addition to owning brick and mortar businesses, I'm also a marketer. So both of us together have partnered with our buddy, Tony. You'll meet him down the line. And he has a group called Sound Wealth Nation. Let your life speak volumes. See, let me tell you something, folks. Kawan and I, we really evaluate opportunities heavily because I'd say this, many people find the most important thing when choosing a company to work with is that the company not only needs to be legitimate, but also credible, trustworthy, and on a national level. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to present 7K Metals to you. Now, if you've never heard of this company, I've done the research, I've pulled everything. And if you have any reservations about this, just by hearing what this is, let me put those reservations to rest here. 7K Metals in the Better Business Bureau, we've never seen this before, has nearly a perfect review. I want you to notice something though. They have an A+ rating. They got great customer reviews because who's going to complain about a company that actually sends wealth to your door every month, right? But what I want you to look at is this. The number of complaints. This business has 0 complaints. Folks, they've been around since 2016. Nobody has complained. Why is that? Because they are a phenomenal company and they're giving people something that they can't get anywhere else. And you're going to find out what that is. Now, with 7K Metals, gold and silver has been used as money for much across the world for thousands and thousands of years, folks. I mean, it is like, we call it God's wealth, right? We call it God's money, right? Because it is truly something that comes from the earth. It can't be manufactured. It can be, fake ones can be, but there's only a limited amount of this stuff. So it really retains its value. Now, the benefits is precious metals have no credit risk. They maintain their global purchasing power over the long term in the face of inflation or currency devaluation, and they aren't very tightly correlated with stocks and bonds. So when stocks and bonds take a nosedive, it really doesn't affect the gold and silver that you physically have on hand. Now, here are some questions that we've had, that people wanted to know about Sound Money. And let me know if any of these resonate with you. Where should you buy it, right? Who should you trust? What should you buy? How do you buy in small quantities? How do I get more of it? Well, this company, 7K Metals, has created a membership that solves many of the problems that the average person like you and I will face when starting off trying to buy and purchase precious metals. So here's generally what would happen when you go out and buy precious metals on your own. How the industry works is this. You have the U.S. Mint that is actually authorized in the country that you're in to create these numismatic coins or these silver bullion coins. It then goes to a dealer, then a wholesaler, then a broker, then a retailer, then to you. So you're going to pay a very, very high markup. And again, between all of this, you have too many hands touching. So it's too many people eating out the pot before you get your product, right? So that's going to result in something high. So again, 7K Metals is the largest supplier of numismatic coins on planet Earth. There's no one bigger. So you have a company that is dominant in this space because they have the inventory and they've made a great move. They have a lot of the wealth that people are going to need going forward in this 2021 season, right? So let's talk about member benefits. Now, dealer direct pricing on gold and silver bullion. As I mentioned, folks, it comes from the U.S. Mint. Then from the U.S. Mint, it comes to the dealer. And then it comes from the dealer directly to you. No minimums, no maximums, period. So with that said, folks, Congress has only authorized 12 retail, 12, I would say wholesalers to purchase, right? You have to be authorized by Congress. 4 of those 12 are individuals who sell to 7K metals. So again, you're not having to go through all the hoops. It is direct dealer pricing directly to you. Now, buyer certification. Now, we've already made the mistake, so you don't have to. This is expert training that helps identify what type of buyer you are and understand the following. Now, how the wealthy have always used sound money for their gain, key factors protecting your personal finances, and what is the value of an MS-70 coin collecting and why it's potentially more valuable than bullion, why governments and large institutions are the biggest buyers of gold and silver. So you'll learn all of that if you decide to get a membership. Now, we're going to go over the membership and the values of it. But let's talk about the reasons for sound money to hedge against poor government decisions and potential economic collapses. I'm not a political guy, but in most cases, when the government makes bad decisions, it does affect the dollar. Wealth accumulation, also wealth protection, portfolio diversification. How many people can say they have gold and silver in their portfolio? Also, coin collecting. It can be quite fun. I mean, it's really, really fun. You'll find out how much fun it is on here in a little while. And I want to ask you something. What if I told you that we all made a $1.2 million mistake, right? Now, let's say if we went back to 1986, if you had purchased one MS-70 Silver Eagle every month since 1986, it would have cost you $40,000 to $50,000. But today's value would be over $1.2 million. We needed an easy way that doesn't require discipline to collect every month. So the reason why we have what's called an auto saver program. We've gathered a team of the world-class experts to hand select collectible coins to put in your collection on autopilot with confidence. We curate MS-70 coins and have them on your doorstep every month, putting savings on autopilot. Folks, we call this an auto saver because when you turn your money or convert it into silver, you're not buying gold or silver, right? What you're doing is taking your money and you're making it more valuable by giving it purchasing power. This is why people buy gold and silver. And again, you may say, oh, I have to be super rich to do it. Folks, no, you don't. You don't have to be super rich to do it, but you can become super rich if you do it. So listen, we have several coins. We have variety, we have basic, we have specialty. And again, we have different packages that you can select if you want to start collecting gold and silver. Now, you've seen the value of why you should be collecting gold and silver. And a lot of people during this Zoom right now are literally thinking, man, do I have any of these things around the house? Well, great thing about 7K metals is these things are new, they're minted, they're kept in a protection case. So again, you can have these for a long time. You can give them to your kids. They make great conversation pieces. I keep mine in my pocket every time I go to Walmart. So you have all of that you can do with it. And again, it makes a great conversation piece. Make sure we mute everyone here. Now, let's talk about the 7K Advantage Rewards Program, helping you live a lifestyle only you could design. 800,000 ways to save, exclusive offers on travel, local restaurants wherever you are, everyday services you already use, deals on the largest name brands. Now, you haven't been back here before, but I can tell you, and Kawan can tell you, and anyone who is in here can tell you that, listen, there's some deals that are off the chain. I was able to save $30 at Target. As a matter of fact, on this Zoom that I have right now, I was paying closely, probably near $100 for a 500-seat Zoom. Well, guess what, folks? If you want to do a Zoom, you have a special discount with 7K Metals where you can get that same Zoom for $12 a month. So just the Zoom is enough to cover your membership here. Now, like anything else, it's a lot of benefits with this membership. We're going to go over probably more in detail, but let's kind of go over some of the standards. So there's 2 memberships you can have. You have a 1-year membership with buyer certification training, collectors training, member direct pricing on unlimited bullion, advantage rewards program, 3 technology credits, access to exclusive low mintage collectibles. And this is cool. You get 1 graded silver coin. Now, this is just like Sam's Club. If any of you shop at Sam's Club, you have to pay a membership fee in order to buy the discounted stuff. They don't even let you in the door unless you flash your card. Well, folks, this is the Sam's Club of being able to acquire gold and silver and sound money. Also, we have the premium membership, which is $4.99. Again, with this membership, you're going to get pretty much everything that the other membership did. So you're going to get more technology credits, you're going to get exclusive low mintage collectibles, and you're going to include 1 MS Silver coin, 1 silver bullion coin, 10 business cards, full wealth strategy books. So again, choose a membership that is financially right for you. So let's continue here. Now, I know what most of you are saying, man, you know, I could go out here and probably just go look for some coins and find them myself and buy and sell coins. Or if I wanted to get into making money off coins, I could do it myself. Oh, really? Let's compare. Well, if you were to go out here and get a coin shop, right, you'd have to do negotiations. You have to have record keeping, store precious metals, pay employees, pay liability insurance, spot fake coins, find undervalued coins. And it's $150,000 startup cost. So yes, coins are a very lucrative business, but if you do it this way, you're really going to be paying more than you could bargain for. 7K Metals, you get a full e-commerce precious metal store. You earn a retail profit, and it's only $10 a month plus autosaver. You can have your own coin store that has millions of precious metals available for purchase for just $10, and you can earn commissions. So I take a look at the left or right. I mean, you can go and start a coin shop if you want to. Myself and so many others, we like the $10 per month option to have a store that is accessible by mobile phone, laptop, computer, and anyone can buy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, multiple ways to earn: membership renewals, monthly autosaver program, rare coin sales, and retail sales. So folks, what does it take to be able to make money with 7K? Well, basically all you have to do is you get a membership that we showed you earlier. And then once you get a membership, you get your coin, then you can choose to pay $10 a month and you can be in business to earn amazing, huge commissions. We're going to talk about the commission structure in just a little bit. So let's say if you decide to join 7K Metals, folks, I'm going to talk to you how you can earn money and how this company has created a compensation plan that benefits the new person, not the person who is an extremely good marketer, but it benefits the new person more. Why? Because they believe in leveraging. They believe in giving everyone access to wealth. They believe in having the power of those who can have experience with those who don't have experience and mesh together so everyone wins. That's why we chose this opportunity. So again, with 7K Metals, folks, this is a binary. You have two legs. That's it. You have two positions. That's it. One leg, two legs, not three legs, not a third leg, not a fourth leg, not a leg all the way across, not a leg all the way down the bottom, not multiple legs. This is not a matrix. This is a binary, just two, one on each side, right? Now, when a person comes in and purchases a $199 membership, you get 50 points. Person comes in and purchases a $499 membership, you get 150 points. Now, again, with your two legs, everyone that comes in, remember, I want to let you know something. The volume that's brought in this leg is not just personal volume, it is team volume. So let me break this down. When you have two legs and you have team volume, that means if Kawan goes out here and puts in 50 people and you're in his leg, the work that he did, you actually earn a commission off of his work. You earn a commission off of everyone's work in their leg. Doesn't matter if they're above you or below you, you earn points off of everything in that leg, whether it's right or left. Now, we also have recurring points, which are 15 points, 20 points, and 30 points, depending on what package a person buys for their monthly autosaver. It generates points. So now you got a chance to profit, and you can profit when people are increasing their wealth. No better way to do that. So also, remember, everyone's going to be on some type of auto ship, some type of auto saver. Let me say auto saver, and those points are going to accumulate each time. But let me show you how this works to your advantage. All you need to earn money is this. You need a total of 500 points on the right, 500 points on the left. Now, do you generate these points by yourself? No. These are team points. This is everyone points. Like, for instance, if I go in and I put my Aunt Susie in, my Aunt Susie goes at the bottom of the leg of everyone that's in my leg. And guess what? Everybody that's in my leg will earn from me putting Aunt Susie in. So it doesn't matter. You can put your family members in. You can take multiple positions. You can take a business position for yourself. You can put your wife in, your son in. The great thing is you can come in, you can benefit. Now, we're not saying be lazy, but we're saying you could benefit from the work of others, and we don't mind because we all benefit together, right? So when you have accumulated 500 points on the left, 500 points on the right, you're going to cycle in this binary and they're going to pay you $500. You can cycle once a week. So as those auto ships continue to roll, if you're at the rank of associate, you're going to be earning $500 per week off of coins. $500 a week off of coins, and you didn't have to own a coin shop. right? And this is what's lucrative. Most people find, hey, I can go out here and collect coins. I may be able to go out here and try to find a competitor, but that competitor is not going to pay me $500 a week for introducing my grandma, my mother, and my cousins to introduce them to buying gold and silver. This company will, and they do all the work. They do all the customer service. They make all the websites. They handle everything. All we do, all you do is invite people to a presentation, and you can accumulate $500 a week by inviting someone to a presentation, not selling. That's done for you, not marketing. We give you marketing materials, but just inviting. So let's talk about the ranks, right? The first rank is associate. And I just hit this rank, I think on my first 2 days or so. With associate, again, you have one personal on the left, one personal on the right, just two people. Now, when you have two people, you become the rank of associate. Here's what most of you are going to find very attractive about this compensation plan. You're going to love this. This is going to make probably one of the best compensation plans you've ever seen. Now, when you have a person that goes from a customer to an associate, you have two people that are customers and all they do is pay $10 to do that, then again, you become an associate. Here's a cool thing. The next rank on this thing is copper. Copper means that you can cycle and earn $1,000 per week. Now, in order for you to become copper, in order for me to become copper, here's what I must do. It doesn't matter how many people I bring in, how many coins I sell. I will not get to copper unless I help two people replace me at my income level. So what that means is this. I have to help you guys. Kawan has to help you guys. Your sponsor has to help you guys get two people. And when you move to when you move to $500 a week, we move to $1,000 per week. There's no more leaving your team behind. This company restricts that. It punishes that. As a matter of fact, you can't make money if you leave them behind. You have to take your fellow man or woman with you. That's what I love about this. We have to ensure that you make money. So yes, take our volume, take our sales. It's all in the leg for you to take. We want to move up. Now, as you go through the compensation plan, it's the same, folks. You go from associate to copper. Now, again, the next one is we have what's called a bronze. Now, in order to get bronze, guess what? The two people that are under you, well, they have to become copper. And when you are bronze, you're earning $2,000 per week, and the coppers are there. And then your coppers have to have two associates, and so on and so on. So as you go through this compensation plan, you can go from bronze to silver. Now, let me tell you something about silver. This company had a contest going on to where if you had a certain amount of signups, they're going to give you a $120 coin. When you get to silver, they're going to give you a big 100-ounce silver bar. That silver bar is worth probably over $2,000. They're going to give that to you. So how you hit silver, very easy. It's the same thing. You're doing the exact same thing you did when you got started. Corporate America doesn't tell you how to get a raise, folks. Here we tell you how to get a raise by doing the exact same thing that you did on day one to get started. So in order for you to become a silver, again, you must have two people that are bronze. You must make sure your bronze have coppers. And when that happens, then you become a silver. We have to bring everyone along for the ride. There's that 100-ounce bar of silver that you get if you do it in less than 90 days, folks. We're gunning for that because I'm telling you, that is one hell of a wall trophy right there. It's just one hell of a thing to have a conversation piece when people come into your house, right? They really, really know that something special is going on here about you, right? So again, how to rank up the gold, very simple. You can get the gold at $7,000 per week. You kind of get the picture. So again, we have $7,000 per week at gold. We have $10,000 per week at executive gold. We have $12,500 per week at presidential gold. Keep in mind, folks, even if you don't participate in this compensation plan, what are you getting every week? You're getting coins delivered to your house every single week. Now, this is the only opportunity that I know where you can have true intrinsic value. You can actually earn a profit because as you hold on to these coins, you do nothing. Like your aunt can keep these things in her hand. They do nothing and they just gain value. And now you can make a commission on top of a profit. That's a double whammy right there. So just to make sure you guys are fully aware, I got to stress this. So do you have to get 500 points by yourself? No. When you have 500 on the right, it accumulates. Then if you have this going on, your sponsor brings you in, your sponsor drops people underneath you, and those people grow, those people grow, those people grow, those people grow, those people grow. And again, if I drop my Aunt Susie right here, all that volume rolls up to you. And same thing on each side. So you can have 500 on each side as a team effort, and everyone who has reached this rank of associate gets to 500, gets the $500 per week. So you can have a whole line of people getting $500 a week off of team volume. Team volume, folks. We work as a team, we earn as a team, we eat as a team, we get rich as a team. That's how this rocks. So again, if you're a person that just wants a hot dog and you want to be the only one making money, this is not the business for you. But if you're a person that likes it when everybody makes money, then this is the business for you. Come and leverage with us. So let's go on to more important things. You kind of got that down. One thing I love, there's a lot of advantages, folks. One thing about this, Kawan showed this to me earlier, is that when you have your gold and silver coins, there's a tax advantage, right? You can actually have deductions and write-off using gold and silver as tax advantages. One thing I really want to highlight to you guys is this. The average person in America does not have health insurance, right? The average entrepreneur does not have health insurance. Well, folks, we have a healthcare program, right? The cool thing is it's by Aetna. And if you are a person that owns a business with employees and you don't have a way for your employees to get access to healthcare, well, folks, you can actually participate as a employer and enjoy Aetna. So all of your employees have it. So whether you're a business, whether you're an entrepreneur single, or whether you're just a sole proprietor or LLC, you now have access to healthcare. You now have the benefits that your wife may have had when she was working her job and you're trying to be the entrepreneur. So yes, you can have your family covered with healthcare. This is one of the only companies that does this. And it's just a beautiful thing. Not only that, you're getting rare limited coins. You have 1099 tax advantage. Your gold is backed by IRA. They've partnered with a New Direction IRA to provide our members with secure futures in retirement. So yes, you backed by IRA and gold. 800,000 ways to save. You have residual income for life. E-commerce store for sales. Again, you have access to the Sound Money wallet. You have the Auto Saver program. Folks, this just gets better and better and better. I can see why they're perfect in the Better Business Bureau, because you can't lose. Even if you do nothing, you can't lose, right? But a lot of you don't want to do nothing. Let's talk about the Sound Money wallet, right? Folks, if you have a safety deposit box, the crazy thing about it is you have to pay extra money for it. Well, they have private vaults, Sound Money Vault, right? You have a private box that's 100% insured by Lloyd's of London, military-grade security, inventory management, moving, tracking. You can see your inventory being moved around, electronic visibility, and free monthly storage. Go get a safety deposit box and see how much it costs and get back to me and tell me the Sound Money Wallet sounds great. The Sound Money Wallet alone pays for its membership by itself, right? So again, with your Sound Money wallet, you have digital access to it, right? So not only do you have a physical place to store it, if you want to, I know most people want their gold with them, but if you should so happen to, be in a place to where you got a lot of gold and a lot of silver, and maybe you want to have some of that stored. Well, with the Sound Money wallet, it's great. You can convert your cash into gold electronically. You can convert your cash into silver, or like myself, Kawan, and so many others, you can convert your gold into cash if you want to. I wouldn't do it. Or you can actually convert your gold and silver from member to member. So if I wanted to give you some cash or some gold, I can send that to, associate members that are a part of us, right? Now, also, Sound Money Wallet has security. Now, one thing I want to let you know about this Auto Saver, which is great, and we're going to mention this earlier. If someone, in order to qualify for your points, you must be on an auto saver. Now, what happens if you can't have that auto saver? Well, we can look back there in the back office and we can see that you're in danger of losing all your points. What we could do is I could go to your website, buy an extra coin, and you get the volume, I get the coin, and we save you from losing out on your points. So yes, we can chip in and save you too, folks. There's not a lot of programs out there that do that. But again, Kawan, myself, and so many others, we want the gold, because whoever has the gold makes the rules, right? So as you go through your Sound Money wallet, there's a lot of features. You'll get to see, what the average silver costs. You'll get to see everything here. 100% full transparency with this wallet, folks. You don't get any transparency like this with any other company. They're transparent. You can see everything that's going on. You can see the prices. You can see everything. So this company has integrity. So I want you to ask yourself, how would it feel to know if you had control of your financial future? What would you do with an extra 500 to $1,000 a month? How would your life be different if you had more time to do what you love? Well, folks, what we like to do is we like to welcome you to Team Elite. We also like to welcome you to Sound Money, to Sound Wealth Nation, and we'd also like to welcome you to 7K Metals. And what you saw today gives you the knowledge, even if you don't participate with us tonight, you have the knowledge to know that you understand your money, you understand the buying power, and you understand that it's losing value, and we have all the proof here. So, folks, with that said, the question is, will you join us in our mission to change the world? Pick a membership package and get started today. So, folks, that was a lot of information that we covered. And what we'd like to do here is, we know a lot of you have been, really salivating over this. But what I want to do is I want to pull out a few people here. Again, we have our president, our gold here, Tony, who has joined us. And what I want to do, folks, he's provided a wealth of knowledge. He's been in this game for a long time. He's given us a lot of directions. And what I want to do is I want to have Tony talk to you guys for a little bit, because he's actually reached a very good pinnacle in his company, and he has Big Bertha somewhere around there. I can smell it, Big Bertha somewhere. So look, there, he gonna show it. Look, he got it. So if y'all think I'm lying, look at Tony. He got that thing right here, man. That thing is heavy. Tony, let me unmute you, man. Go on and say a few words. And again, this guy has a wealth of knowledge, has actually been where Kawan and I are trying to go, and he's helping all of us to get there. Remember, we can't go further until we get there. So you got the floor, my man. Let me make sure you're unmuted here.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now.
All right, man. But first of all, hats off to you, man. I've met very few people in the networking space that come on board in less than a week's time, and you already got the presentation down packed, man. And I mean, spitting out knowledge like you've been here for for the entire 4.5 years, man. So hats off to you, my brother, and what you and Kawan and so many of these leaders are doing is nothing short of amazing, man. But I love the fact that, again, I've been a part of the company since its inception back in November of 2016, and been able to see so many people, have lives change, for the better. Tens of thousands of people. I have thousands of people on my team that earn commissions every single month, ladies and gentlemen. That's something I've never been able to say in the 16 years I've been in this space. I have thousands of people that every single month, I don't care if it's 250, 500, up to as much as 20 some $1,000 every single month. There are people that are earning commission, but more importantly, they're getting a chance to collect assets every single month. They're collecting assets that will always have value, and that's the thing I love about it. I mean, and from time to time they give you stuff like this here. This is the Spider-Man coin that we got for $139. That now worth almost $1,000, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's amazing that the kind of stuff that you get access to. Something like this. I mean, this is actually a colored coin like this. I mean, it's been amazing, man. I mean, I was telling Kawan today about probably one of my favorite is Al Capone coin right here that actually has a 45 bullet that's embedded in the coin. Uh, so you get a chance to get assets every single month. I'm going to see if I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the actual Al Capone coin. That's the shape like that, and at the bottom corner, that's the back of a 45 bullet that's in that coin, and there's only 1,045 of them in the world, and I got a chance to get a few of those through this company and stuff. So again, it's just a beautiful thing. Coin collecting is a cool thing, but not only that, you get a chance to impact so many lives, and people get a chance to really, see some amazing things. I got something that me and my wife blessed with 5 children, and I got something that I can stack every single month. My children don't have to worry about things like college and things of that nature because I got assets that will always have value. And that's something you can say about very few companies out there. You got something that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's going to always have value. And to be able to partner up with you brothers to coming on board and just literally blazing a trail, I look forward to impacting tens of thousands more lives. So anything we can do to help, ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely there for it. But mark my words, in the next couple of years, this company is going to be a house on earth. When you have the billionaire Roger Ball, who created the company Melaleuca, And Melaleuca did 3 billion in revenue last year, just so you guys know. Melaleuca started in 1984. He got a $350,000 loan and he started Melaleuca. And then he sold a good part of it to his ex-brother-in-law, Frank Vandersloot, who's the current CEO. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, one of the things that weighed heavily in my decision to plant my flag here is that when I went up and met with these guys when they first started it, is that when I found out that this guy has already created a multi-billion-dollar company, you know, he knows what he's doing, and Melaleuca did 3 billion in revenue last year. I mean, that's what you call a clue, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I mean, we're not talking about something that might work. He's already done that, and you know, this thing is going to be worldwide. So 6 countries right now. You guys couldn't have gotten in at a better time. I mean, we're old enough now. We've gotten past a lot of the headaches of a startup, but we're solid enough that we're a multi-million-dollar company, and it's been debt-free. So if there ever was a time of being in the right place at the right time, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. Back to you, Mark. Miller.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. And so, well, one of the things I also wanted to do, and again, you will be hearing a lot from Tony Hubbard. He has really been good guidance. So, one of the things I also wanted to let you guys know is some people, when they get into an amazing company, they get really excited. And one of the things they want to know is you know, man, do I have to really, are you guys serious about when you say that we don't really have to sell? Well, folks, Kawan and I, we're putting together a lot of content. Well, we've already created content already. We have a platform that we work off of, but I'm just going to show you guys something. What if you had pages? And if you want to get this platform, it's completely optional, but we are very well versed in marketing systems. We're very well versed in making sure you have that autopilot type of tool that you can pull on when you need to. Now, there's nothing better than talking to people. But again, if someone comes to you at 2:00 in the morning, are you prepared to present in your company? Most people say no. You got people that need to see presentations all the way around. So are you collecting leads? Are you having follow-up? Are you having the tools? So just to kind of share with you, Kawan and I have systems that we use that we can give you guys access to. And with these systems, I'm going to show you this right quick. You can have access to be able to share and partake in things such as this. This is a page that Kawan and I use to attract people. Hopefully you guys can see, but we attract people. There's a video already done. We've done the video. The video does a job. It gets us opt-ins. Kawan did this phenomenal video right here. This video is phenomenal. It really just kind of paints the picture and gives that story of why you should get on here. Now, a great marketer knows how to tell the story, but not reveal the candy at the end. And so again, both these videos are great. They get you intrigued. And we have a new one coming up. As we work on this, these are things you have access to. And even in addition to that, folks, we already have very effective flyers out. Let me show you some of these flyers that we have. So we do the marketing, we do the work for you. I mean, there's nowhere you can go other than, our team here with Sound Wealth Nation and Elite, where you can actually come in here and have flyers that are pretty much all ready to go. Imagine sharing this flyer in your wall. Money is losing value. We make people rich. This is a secret wealthy people don't want you to know. Attend our free masterclass, right? Imagine you posting that flyer. I mean, that does all the work for you. Do you have to do any more? Imagine you having something like this: grow your money, A+ rated, attend the free online event. You just have things that pique curiosity. We don't have to go into great detail. Or flyers like this: income security, earn money while growing money. So we have the marketing tools already available for you. We're creating more. So when you come aboard, your only responsibility, folks, is just to plug into the system, right? If you want to do autopilot, great. If you like to do personal meetings where you can hear, Mr. Hubbard speak and Kawan and I speak, we have that too. So we have something for everyone. So what we're going to do is I want to turn this back over to Kawan, and also we're going to call some people out in the audience, because a lot of us that started, we have gotten our coins. So Kawan, he got a nice collection. So Kawan, back to you. Show your collection, Kawan. Just tell how it feels to get that collection, man.
All right. Let me show what we got going on here, because I couldn't wait. So I wasn't going to do the 1 month. I had to come out in and really go hard on them. You know what I mean? So we got some coins over here. And look, this is a week right here. This is barely a week. What, today? Look at it. See, we ain't playing. Look how quick these came. So you got to figure, I joined Tuesday of last week. Coins is already hitting the spot. Let me show you some of these cool coins. I got one right here. Beaver. That one's a nice one. Okay. doing, and I think we're doing the states right now, right? So, you know, we got to try to collect all 50 states. And then, you know, we got the Queen Elizabeth right here with got a pig on the back. And then, you know, and then that's what's nice. I like this panda one. This panda one's cool. Okay, we got a panda one. And man, I'm already addicted. I'm already addicted. And you know what? It's something else. The thing I love about this company is every day I'm discovering something new. That's a beautiful thing. So watch this. I want to show you guys something. Okay, I'm gonna show you a couple things. There's a couple things that Melvin touched on, but he flew by it. So we're gonna go all the way by it. Hold on, let's go do this real fast. Let me go show you something. So let's go to 7K. Let's go log in, hit the dashboard real fast because it's something I want to show you. So right here, when he was telling you about those advantages, first let's go check that out real fast, okay? These advantages are real savings right here. These aren't just small things. Look, Subways, you know, buy one, get one. See that right there? Free 6-inch, purchase one 6-inch, get another one for free. Even got all the addresses near me that I can go to. Look, these ain't far, 4.8 miles, 6.1 mile, 6.2 miles, right around the corner. You know, Disneyland trips. Matter of fact, let's just do it like this so you can really get to see what you're saving here. So right here, Subway, you save $338. Avis rent a car, $38. You know, $25 at Disneyland, $40 at budget. You know, look at this, $240 at Samsung online. $200 at Apple. I can definitely use that. I just bought a $15,000 Apple computer. Definitely could use that $200 off. You see, so we're talking about real savings right here. Okay, and they're real places. Look at Amazon, Auntie Anne. Like these aren't just like mom and pops or generic places that no one really goes to. These is all name brand places right here, and all these you get that deal. Okay, so right here, another thing, contest. This is big right now, guys. Okay, because we got a contest going on. And look, it don't even take much. And unfortunately, I flew past this. I just found out once you fly past it, you don't get the lower version. Oh man, I wanted this so bad. So look, you get 4 people. I already got people. Matter of fact, shout out to Sherry Sullivan. We're gonna bring her out in a minute because she already hit this. So she got her personals right here. She got these 4 personals. She's getting a silver note. Let me say that again. A silver note. You're probably saying, come on, what is a silver note? Well, picture a dollar bill, okay, but dipped in silver. So basically, she's gonna have a silver a note that looks like a dollar bill, but it's going to be dipped in silver. It's going to be worth around about $120. And all she had to do was bring 4 people in. Now I shot past that and went to 8, and I'm getting a silver watch. Okay, a silver watch valued at around $300. Now this is the nice thing. The company just announced also that they're going to go for the top 20. Okay, where it puts in the most people, top 20 this month from January to March. And then 20 people are going to get a custom silver watch. All right, that's going to be custom made with the silver coin inside the watch. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. All right. So as you can see, it don't even take much to get much. You know, you hit bronze, you hit copper, that's a 1 ounce coin. You hit bronze, that's a silver watch. You hit silver, that's a 100-ounce silver bar and a silver watch. We are going for it all. Okay, and you know, once you join, you can come back here, read the you know, the rules and instructions, the contest. But man, like I said, it's a phenomenal thing. Now, this is what I want to really get into right here. That I discovered that was beautiful, and I didn't even know about this, and I discovered today. But look, when we come down here, okay, and we scroll down here to this part that says loyalty. Well, let's click on that. Okay, do you see those points right there? Okay, well, basically you get points for doing all these things right here. So you roll somebody, that's 100 points. Okay, you get as you can see right here. Look at how many points that I accumulated just from doing what I'm supposed to do. You know, introducing people, sharing the opportunity. Again, folks, I've only been here a week. I've been told that this is the most points some have even seen, but hey, not to toot my horn. But look, I've been here a week. Even if you had a fraction of these, and you're probably saying, okay, Kwan, you got 3,800 points. So what does that mean? First of all, these points only came from me just like this is on top of my commission points. This isn't the points for me to get paid each week. Okay. I want to keep that in mind too. This is on top of that. So look what the company is allowing me to do. 3,800 points. Well, look down here, folks. I can redeem those points for one of these coins or anything that's down here. And as you can see, I have more than enough to get this rare coin down here, only 2,800 points that I am going to buy, actually, right? Because this is a 3-ounce silver coin. This is worth, what, probably about like $300 right here, close to $300 right here. And I'm about to get this coin on top of the residual income that I'm making, which is already hit 1,000 a week copper. And we've done this in a week's time just by introducing it. Why? Because this thing sells itself. And like I said, this is a beautiful thing. So when you come in and you start referring, you're going to get points too. And these points add up fast. Look at, you're getting 100 points at a whop. So even on the low end, it only takes 600 points. What is that? Six roll up. Man, Sherry, you need to come look back here. You probably got some. I bet you about to be able to spend too. And you able to spend here for once a month. Okay. So every month you come back there and spend. So I had to show that. I had to. You know. All right. So back at you, Melvin. I see you didn't even know that, did you, Melvin?
I didn't. You know, I've been doing the research to, but like I said, this company has so much to cover, which is a good thing because a lot of companies, it's like taking some Kool-Aid and pouring it in the sea. A lot of companies just weak, right? Just like that, right? This company is not weak. They're strong at every single point. You know, you get into the company, you see the awards, they whack. You know, I mean, these awards are awesome. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you something, folks. And I also want to have Sherry, kind of speak and some individuals who got the coins to speak. Today, I'm going to tell you, if you're a person that says, man, I don't do all the internet marketing, I like the old school. I got on my money hat and I shared this today. And I got some people that's on this Zoom from Walmart and the phone. I wore this shirt today, right? We make people rich. They said, man, how do you make people rich? I said, we make people rich by letting them know that they can have access to sound money. And I kept this thing on me at Walmart the whole time. I've been having conversations all day long. Even if I don't have a capture page and if I don't have all this technology, all you got to do is just keep this on you. And this is a conversation piece. I asked the guy, I said, if I gave you $10, I'll give you this coin. Which one would you take? So I've been having fun with this. This is a first business I can actually have something in my hand and have fun with. I've been playing with people all day, and some of them are on here. They've been calling me. And again, with this shirt right here, we make people rich, and I got the money hat. I'm up in Walmart sitting in line, got this coin. Come on, man. I mean, this is fun. I mean, I know we got social distancing. I sprayed the coin with alcohol 4 times, but still, this is something you can do. But what I want to do now is I want to kind of go and I want to just kind of touch on number one. Congratulations to Sherry. Phenomenal job. I mean, Sherry's been rocking and rolling. And again, Sherry, if you got your coin, hold it up, man, and let us know. And then tell us what you did to knock out your award.
All right, thank you, Melvin, Kawan, and Tony. Thanks, guys. I don't have my coin. It's in the other room, so I didn't go get it. But I did get it. I took a picture of it. I just want to say this is an awesome opportunity for me. I was looking for a way to diversify my portfolio here. During COVID, I've been saving up some dollars, not eating out. And I looked at my savings account and my interest rate was pitiful, 14 cents. And I said, oh no, I got to do something. So this came right on time. I really like this opportunity because it's a tax savings. When I found out that as a business owner, I can buy coins and have a tax write-off, I was sold right there. So shout out to those who signed up with me. I really appreciate it. And they seen the value right away. I mean, hands down, not a lot of talking. People are looking for a way to grow their money. I want my money to work harder than I'm working. So this is a great opportunity for me. And I just thank you guys for presenting it.
Melvin, unmute yourself.
Oh, my bad. Thank you, Sherry, for letting us know. Again, we are proud to have you on board. And I want to know who else has a coin. All right. Kawan showed his. I got mine. Who else has a coin? And then, Tony showed that big silver thing that we all salivating over. Somebody look, if somebody break in your house and you ain't got no, you can knock some out over the head and they're going to be out with that thing. But you know what? I'd rather get hit by some silver than anything else because, I mean, at least I got to taste it. But anyway.
Imagine having that in Walmart. You pull that thing out your pocket, everybody is over.
You better have some security with you. So who else has a coin here? Just show it up. Here we go.
Melvin, here's my coin, man.
Look at Juan Bailey. Got his coin. Look at DePaul. Got his coin. Who else got some coins over here? Let me find everybody waving these coins here. Folks, I'm trying to tell you something. I've never collected coins in my life, but this is one of the most funnest things I've ever done. It's a teaching tool for my son. It's a teaching tool for your kids too, folks. And I'm telling you, one thing, I'm going to show you this really quick too before we I'll go over and say our our parting stuff here. One thing I like about this company is authenticity. They had nothing. Everything is basically here for the opening. I mean, there's nothing they hide. They don't do anything without full, complete transparency. I mean, they're giving us a phenomenal opportunity to, and they're the only company in this space that has what they have. They're the only company that allows people to earn a commission off this stuff. So I want to show you something. Let me go here to this site here. So folks, what I want to do is I want to direct your attention to I want to show you the transparency. I'm going to share my screen here. If you were to put in your coin, you've got the Silver Eagle. Again, this is the grading right here. And this is why I say transparency. All you basically do is you put in what your coin is. I think I have an MS69, and it tells you the real value of this coin, and you can kind of keep up with the value. So put in your certification number. And you know up front what your value is. So if I hit go, oops, let me I hit the dash, my bad. So you'll have this on every single coin. You'll know the grading. Let me see. Let me type it in right. I'm getting excited here. -074. All right, cool. Let me see if I got that right. So yeah, it will tell you right now, this coin that I have is worth $65. That's the price guide value. So you'll see the labeling, you'll see the authenticity, you'll see the certificate. Everything is tracked. This is the coin I have right here. You see the guarantee. So again, this is all available to you folks. You can see the value of your stuff. You can see everything here. You can see the higher grades of research. So I don't know if you can do this with a shake. You can see, you can have it authentic, with authenticated like this. But some of the stuff that you buy that's consumables, and not the down talk, because I do sell shakes and stuff like that too, but it's good to know that there's some authentic thing about the product that you can research and pull it out. A lot of stuff are FDA, all the kind of stuff, you don't get to see it. So having that, if a person wants to know the value, man, there's nothing that this company has, and I love the transparency. So listen, I'm gonna say this: if you're looking for a transparent company, you're looking for one of the most amazing things you can do with your money, and you're looking to grow value immensely, then folks, I want you to get back to the person who invited you, and I want you to ask more questions. If they live near you, if this is on Bertha, this your mom or your ask them, can you hold a coin? Ask them, can you feel it and stuff? So you got to get one of these in your hand, folks. I mean, even if you just come in and you just order a coin, get it in your hands. Look at Carlos got it. I mean, just look at she had to go get her. She Sheridan to leapfrog over 2 desks and spun off the window to skipped over the dog and got her coin. She did what she had to do. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm keeping this thing with me everywhere I go, and I can't wait to get next one. I'm actually going to go in and I'll use my points to get one because Kawan just showed me. So I'm gonna go back there and get me another one too. But yeah, I mean, what we want to do is open up the floor for any questions. If you're new here, you have some questions. We want to record this because you may be asking a question someone else may not be able to answer. So or maybe too scared to ask. So does anyone have any questions about what this all here? You can raise your hand or you can unmute yourself and ask. And, we just want to be transparent here. All right, awesome. So listen, no questions. We're going to have this recording. If you're watching this in replay land, let me talk to you in replay land. This is everyone that's watching this tomorrow, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Listen, what you're seeing is absolutely real. I know we're not here to answer your questions and you're watching this on replay, but listen, here's what we want to do. There's a person on the other side of this video that has their number somewhere. You see Kawan holding up the gold. This is a real deal. Contact that person right now during this replay and let them know, pause it and pause it right here. You'll see us. You pause it, right? And then get that person on the phone and just at least get this in your hands, folks. I mean, the money that you have, listen, I'm trying to tell you this. I don't care how much money, this $50 here. This says Federal Reserve notes. All right. Federal Reserve note. This is a note, right? This is money. All right. This is money right here. This is real money. And what I mean by this is that if I go to Britain, and get the British pound, you know that this cannot spend in the UK, right? Most of you guys know that because the British pound, the dollar is worth nothing. This will spend in every corner of the earth. I don't care if I go to a jungle in Brazil. They can take this metal and exchange something and make a spear out of it and spear the hell out of an animal. So you can't do that with this. So even if we have this here and you take the money out of it, this still has more value because it can be made into something. All this can do is be burned. That's it. So with that said, folks, you see the real value side by side. Thank you guys for coming on this presentation. We hopefully want to see you a part of our Sound Wealth Nation, a part of our elite group, and we look forward to helping you build your income and secure a future for your family. As Tony Hubbard would say, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, it is your responsibility to make sure a wealthy family comes from you. Peace, folks.